Nathan, where's Johnny? I wanted him to help me hang up this wash. I suppose he wandered off again. I declare, that warrior always has his head in the clouds.
Now, Lucy, Johnny may be a little different from others, but he is a good boy with a giving soul. He just prefers being by himself. I've watched him when he wanders off. He seems perfectly happy when he's free in the woods.
Well, I'm not happy that he's not chipping in more around this place. That boy needs to learn some responsibilities. It's about time he went out and find himself a job.
You may be right. Let me talk to him. Hey, Johnny, come here, son. Yes, Johnny, your mom and I have been talking. Me being a minute man, never knowing when I'm going to be called away for service. And your stepmom will take care of the kids and the house and all these kids. Well, we think it's about time we count on you for some more help around here. We think it's about time you went and find yourself a job.
I'll be happy to help out the family. I just hope that I can find something that I can go out with. I just love being in the woods because it feels free to be in there all the time.
I heard some talk in town. I believe Foster might need some help in his orchard. He goes out to you know. I'll see if I can ask him next time I run into him.
Okay, Paul, sounds like something I like to know.
Johnny did get a job in the apple orchard nearby. His family enjoyed the extra money it brought them, but Johnny gained something even more valuable than cash. This is where his passion for learning all about apple growing began. Scene 2 finds us in an apple orchard with 16-year-old Johnny and his boss and owner of the apple orchard, Mr. Foster.
Hey, Johnny, I need you to finish. Hey, Johnny, I need you to finish picking these 7 extra bushes of apples today. Well, these settlers said you must have expect them to be very busy.
Why are so many people heading west, Mr. Foster?
The government is offering land to pick up wages for what they call the non-test township. Many people have gone back home in town until it just feels too crowded. There's something downtown in the census stuff about the woods down. They're only taking basic supplies. Everything else they need, they're going to have to make or grow. They are buying baskets of apples to take as food, but when that comes out, well, I suppose I have to find out some better ones now. I suppose it's too bad we can't figure out how to them.
Just gave me an idea. What about a car?
Hey, Sonia, I need to speak to that. Wait, Sonia.
But Johnny was already gone. Lost in his own thoughts, Mr. Foster's comment about taking the apple orchard out west triggered an idea inside of Johnny's restless soul. Johnny spent the next few years working on a plan that would impact our lives for centuries to come. As this scene begins, we find 23-year-old Johnny Seed in a small settlement near Warden, Pennsylvania.
After several long months of hiking westward, Johnny has just reached a small log cabin belonging to the Thompsons, a family of very lonely, homesick settlers. The family is very excited to have a visitor. They kindly offer Johnny food and shelter in exchange for his entertaining stories about his great adventure.
So, Mr. Chapman, you mean to tell us that you walk 100 miles by yourself while whatever you do after you
Well, I've always loved being outdoors, and I love hiking in these beautiful woods. I knew settlers, like yourselves, were going to need a way to provide food for a family, and I thought I was just a man meant to help.
What do you mean by that,
Mr. Chapman. How could just one man help provide food for all these hundreds of settlers out here?
Well, when I worked in the apple orchard back home, I learned everything I could how to grow that wonderful fruit. I collected seeds from the cider mills once the apples were pressed and brought them along with me.
Why do you wear that metal pot on your head? I've never seen anyone wear such a silly thing in all my life. Sally, where on earth are your manners? You're being very rude to our guests.
Oh, I don't mind, ma'am. You see, Sally, I believe in the things that God gave us to put us in any way we need. I didn't have room in my bag for a hat and a pot, so I just use my pot for my cooking when I'm hungry and for my head when it gets too hot.
Well, that makes more sense, but I still wonder how on earth did you survive the winter earlier by yourself? You would have to use that crazy idea.
Well, again, I just use the things around me to fit my needs. A hollowed-out tree became my bed for a night. Scraps of material turned into makeshift shoes when my boots wore out. And the forest plants and nuts fed me when I was hungry. I survived just fine. Where there's a will, there's a way.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Chapman?
I just mean, if you really want to accomplish something, you can't let anything stand in your way. I came here to plant apple trees for all the good people of this land, and I won't stop until those trees are bursting with bright red apples.
You're a special man, so I think you deserve a special name. Can we call you Johnny Appleseed from now on?
Well, I guess that name suits me just fine. I must be on my way now. Lots of ground to cover and seeds to plant. I thank you all for your fine hospitality, and I leave you some seeds of your own to plant in the spring.
Nice to meet you, Johnny Appleseed. Best of luck to you.
You take care of yourself, Mr. Chapman. I'll never forget you, Johnny Appleseed.
After years of planting apple orchards in Pennsylvania, Johnny began to feel restless again. The area was becoming too crowded for his liking. He thought other people would feel the same and would be heading out soon also. He wanted to blaze a trail in this new land in order to get a head start on planting apples for these brave pioneers venturing even further west. He was often spotted visiting with these groups of people as they passed by on their wagons.
This scene opens 3 years later in an Ohio town with an older Johnny Appleseed visiting with several pioneers.
Hey, look who's coming down the road. I think it's that guy they call Johnny Appleseed.
I've heard he always has the latest news on what's going on. Let's invite him over to chat with us.
Hey, Mr. Appleseed, can you spare us a few minutes of your time to chat?
Well, hello there. I'll be glad for us to speak for a while. How are you two on this fine day? It is a pleasure having the chance to meet you. We've heard all about you and the orchards you have planted for all of us pioneers. What on earth keeps you going? I just feel that it's important to help others, and that is the key to finding happiness in life. These woods and trails are my home, and I just keep following where they lead.
Thank you for all the apple orchards you've given us in Ohio. Are you finally going to stay and rest here with us?
Well, just for the night, I'm pushing into Indiana land tomorrow. I need to make sure they have apples too. Well, before I leave, would you guys like some apple seeds? Yes, well, we certainly appreciate all you've done for us pioneers. It was an honor to meet you. May good luck always be with you. Take care, my friend.
Johnny continued his work and spent the rest of his life planting apple trees all over the land in Indiana. When he got sick and died of pneumonia in was far from over. People continue to honor Johnny Appleseed as an American hero for the impact he made in our country and a time when it was desperately needed. Countless libraries, schools, festivals, parks, and trails all over the Midwest bear the name of his brave man who spent the rest of his life making others' lives a little brighter. May we always remember Johnny Appleseed for his hard work, generosity, and free spirit.